Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we're in a bit of an awkward situation here, no doubt about that. So we've got this going on over here. This is a war against tyranny, so all they need to do is occupy our capital, and I suspect they can do that. We're all the way on the other side of our empire in this other war. I should have paid closer attention to this, but I did not. Now, here's the thing though. This is a liberty war. We don't actually care if we lose this. What happens? We go down to High Crown Authority. We can turn it back up later. It's not actually a big deal. So we're going to tick forward. We called in our allies. We'll try to prevent losing the war. But if we don't, it doesn't actually matter. So we need to end this war as quickly as we can, right? No doubt about that. This guy, we need to end this war. So we're going to cruise through here, sieging this all down. We're negative in our cash right now, but we did call in allies after doing some ally shopping, and we can see allies are on their way over this way. They don't have the troop count exactly, but we'll see what we can get done over there. Hopefully our allies can keep them from doing some things. This is a very interesting situation here. I would love to catch these guys, and we actually do. That may end the war here. Yes, beautiful. So this war is done. We're now going to embark up over here, and we're going to sail all the way over to Egypt. We're probably just going to land directly in this guy's capital. That's 7 months away, though. And these guys are already sieging. Now, we did just inherit a mosque, and we don't actually want that mosque. What mosque did we inherit? This one. Okay. So our capital is being swarmed. Right now, we're just hoping that we don't get captured in this siege. We'll see how it goes. For the time being, we're going to sail on around. And we should arrive in Egypt relatively soon. Relatively soon. Yeah, our allies are not really showing up over here. Well, they have some forces in the area. But this siege is definitely going to finish. It was awkward timing. No doubt about that. So we're going to pop in over this way. We're still a ways away, but we're sailing on through. Okay, so the siege is over. We did not get captured. That is good. We'll put this guy in. This is such an awkward succession. This is really, really awkward. So we have allies out over here. Sure, show in this guy. That's absolutely great. We're going to get some renown out of it at least. And we have some sieging ongoing over here. 50 learning lifestyle experience, which we will absolutely take. But I want to land over here and get Damietta under our control as soon as possible. Now, we do have another dangerous faction here. This is an independence faction. We've got this guy who's leading that faction. What can we do about him? Well, we can maybe get something done here. Yes, we have a half-sister. Perfect. So no real problem there. And we also have a couple of spouses that we could get here. So let's sort by alliance power. Actually, let's not do it that way. We know that this is not necessarily the best way to go. So the Byzantines would be an interesting way to go. I don't think that there's any real way that we can do anything here. Yeah, I'm not shocked about that. This guy, I would love to find a way to do this. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a real option. Yeah, we're betrothed over here. So this guy's already involved. Who else do we have in this area? I would really, really like to get something here. These both already have betrothed. Right. We have a niece, we have a nephew. However, our wife is currently pregnant. We have some half-sisters. This half-sister who's betrothed. Our half-brother who's dead. Anybody else? No. Okay. Well, we're going to get this siege done here. 3 months on that. Friendly capital occupied, minus 10%. We will get this to the point where they can't end this war soon enough. If we can just siege our way down this direction a bit. That's kind of the plan here. So we're going to finish up the siege of Egypt's capital. And then we're going to walk in here. And we'll fight these guys a bit. That's, of course, not a big problem. There we go. And we'll get this siege done. So about 30 days until that's complete. Gaining 395 gold from for our realm is actually a very big deal here. We were in debt, so I would be very happy to do that. From here, we should probably simply embark here. Yes. We should just embark and land somewhere like here. And we'll drop a rally point. When would we arrive? 56 days? That's not too bad. So we'll raise all... Hello, pause menu. We'll raise all of our forces here. And we're going to head over this direction and look to fight these guys a bit. Hopefully our allies won't be all, you know, turbo dead by the time we get there. That would be unfortunate if they were. But we're just going to make our way on over this way. Perfect. How long on this? 12 days? Looks good. 3, 2, 1, and 0. So we're going to group all of these forces together, and we're going to head southward here and look to take back some of our territory here. So ticking war score is 17% of this. Our capital is 10% plus an additional 15. However, I don't know about attacking them here. I would much rather come up this direction. I don't like the fact that our ally was caught there, but there's not really all that much we can do about it. Okay. You know what? Maybe we should just acquiesce to these guys. I'm just thinking here, 65,000. We could probably win it. They do have a huge force here. The question has to be asked, do we think it would be worth it? That'll buy a lot of time for additional factions. We're going to go very into debt. I think it might be worth it to simply surrender here. I don't think... Yeah, they'll not accept a white piece at this time. We might be able to fight it to a white piece. I don't know. We're going to be defending in Desert Mountains here, and who's our best commander for that? Well, it would be this guy, but he's at war against us. That's to be expected, I suppose. Advantage in Desert Mountains +5 would be pretty good. That would bring him up to 22, and minimum battle roll in Desert... the friendly fatal casualties would be good here. Actually, yeah, this guy's probably way better. Now, these allies here are going to be, you know, leaving. Actually, they're staying here. But I don't expect to win this, to be clear. But we're going to bleed them a decent amount. So we're bleeding them here, and we're just going to look to retreat down over this direction. And we're out of there. Cool. So, obviously, this war isn't looking good, right? We can lose the war, though. I don't actually mind it. They are chasing us? I had hoped that they wouldn't do that. Okay, so we're going to grab scientific here. I think that we just need to surrender this at this point. They get a bunch of hooks on us, which is very, very unfortunate. That's the main problem here, right? Is those hooks. We could rally up whatever troops we can here and just try to make some defenses here and hope that they mess up. We may just let this go until 100%. I don't know. Yeah, we've got 23,000 here. We're going to have some very, very good defensive traits here. No doubt about that. But it's just the raw numbers, right? It'll be interesting to see what this puts us at. But they're just going to keep pursuing us. So I think we'll just let this battle play out just to see what that would put us at. We definitely did some damage to them. But yeah, I want to know what this war score is going to be here. 88? Sure. So I think at this point we just surrender here. All we gain is the High Crown Authority. It's not that big of a deal. And to be honest, we maybe should have just let them do that. That probably would have been the better way. This guy, yeah, they're going to be doing a lot of this. They're going to be blocking feudal contract negotiations, which is going to be rude, but it's not the end of the world. So this guy will pay 100 gold to us, sure. But yeah, that was just a lot of... Yeah, they're just going to keep doing that. That was a lot of troops, no doubt about it. I should have paid closer attention, but it's not the end of the world. We knew that that was going to be fine. We're at 12 of 9, and we shouldn't be. Why are we at 12 of 9? This can be granted out. That's why. Okay. 11 of 9 is where we're supposed to be here. So I'm going to disband our army. And we do get a perk here, so we're going to grab... I think we'll grab planned cultivation here. I want to continue to work on our scholarship here, because I would really like to get these hoardings done. Now, our income is not good. That's for sure. Control level in Medina is low, sure. So we should probably do something about that. There we go. We'll work on that right now. But of course, our primary issue at this moment is our vassals are really, really angry with us, right? That's our primary issue right now. But we are positive financially, and a lot of this gold currently is going into reinforcing our men-at-arms. So that's okay. Not the end of the world here. Yeah, they're all going to be blocking our contract negotiations. It's sad, but here we are. This is acceptable. We want to come out of debt here. This is acceptable. And this is acceptable. We just got a Thieves Guild somewhere. That was in Mecca. Okay. Well, that's painful. No doubt about that. And we're above our domain limit, which is also very, very painful. Is there anything that we want to hand out here, though? Actually, no. Nothing that we want to hand out. But there are things that we will hand out. And that is this and this. But I'm really not happy about it. Okay, so we need a spy master. We'll put this guy in. Fantastic. This guy used his hook to become our marshal. Okay, that's fine. There's going to be a lot of hooks, which is very sad. We'll ransom off these guys to come out of debt a little bit faster. There we go. We'll be out of debt very, very shortly here. Cool. Show in this guy. He is going to bring us 75 renown, which is great. We must be really, really close to a legacy here, right? Yeah, we are really close. We're going to have to decide what we want to go for. We've already finished off warfare and law. Well, we can decide that once we get there, but maybe glory. Glory might be the way to go here. That monthly prestige gain. Vassal limit as well. That's going to be pretty necessary. Yeah, probably glory. It should be glory. So this guy's blocking his contract negotiations. That's to be expected. Nothing too shocking there. And now we're just going to be hovering at 0 gold, or rather going back and forth between being in debt and not in debt for a while. The reason for that, of course, is because we're going to be working on reinforcing our men-at-arms. That's going to take some time. Yep, continuing to block contract negotiations. No shockers there. And when can we go up to absolute crown authority? Well, not for 19 years. Blocking contract negotiations. So, out of curiosity, I'm going to open up this guy here. And we're going to hop in here, modify vassal contract. So, currently, negotiations are blocked, right? Oh, is that just for this life? That might just be for this life, because you can only do it once per character. Maybe that'll go away once that's gone. Perhaps. Which isn't the end of the world. So that'll be okay. We are working on getting our debt up, or rather our income up, so that's looking good. And our men-at-arms are getting closer to being reinforced. But that was definitely a turbo awkward succession. That was really, really awkward. No doubt about that. So Mecca's rocking that Thieves Guild. Hopefully that'll go away eventually. Development growth of minus 80% is rough. Okay, we're going to get some additional prestige here. We are not going to give this guy this artifact. Yep, there's another negotiation there. That's really the best way they can use their hooks. So that makes a lot of sense. No shockers there. I do want to bring us back up to absolute crown authority when possible. Are all of these guys getting council rights guaranteed? That's going to be a problem. Well, they're just going to, like, fire each other, right? That's the way that that's going to end up working. So we're just going to not really have control over who goes in our council, theoretically. Kind of rude, but not the end of the world. So we'll definitely work on bringing those out of there. So we've got people like this guy. He has Ghazi status, which allows him Holy Wars. Okay, that's fine. We can dismiss our servant's fear, and that's indeed exactly what we'll do. Cool. So we just finished up some faith conversions, and I believe also our promoting of culture. And we'll continue to work down this direction. Convert faith over here. Cool. So we'll get that going. Yep, once again, granting Ghazi status. Honestly, the Ghazi status is completely fine. I don't care about that. It's the contract, or the council rights guarantee. That one is the one that I don't love. We can certainly work on getting some of these guys put into other locations, which wouldn't be a bad thing either. Like, we've got counts under us still. Are we okay with this truce? Who is this guy? That's this guy. We're not okay with that truce. We're probably going to look to attack him soon enough, right? Actually, he barely holds anything within the Persian Empire, so maybe not. But we're going to grab scholarly circles here. Learning per level of devotion. Okay, I mean, we're going to work our way up towards faithful soon enough, so we'll get some extra learning out of that. Not bad. We are, of course, making fast progress here, and hoardings are just about done. Granted marriage favor? Okay. That's a weird one, but whatever. Hoardings are going to be done in 4 months, so we're going to need gold for that. Solace in script. Okay, sure. The poem is lauded. That seems fine, and we're going to get both of those ransoms done for whatever gold we can get out of that. That definitely put us in a bit of a hole, that succession, but it's fine. We're working our way out of it reasonably nicely. We're up to almost 30 gold per month now, so things are going well there. Hoardings just means we need to upgrade our castles, and just our castles. So for now, that's fine. Divine Right is going to be 13 months beyond that. I don't really care too much about that, but there's hoardings done. Next, are we going to go for windmills? Windmills are kind of the ones to go for next. Yeah. That would be the way to go, or guilds. Guilds might be the way to go, too. Actually, windmills give a building slot, and so do guilds. Guilds is now where the economic buildings are. Interesting. Let's go for guilds, then. I didn't realize that. So Ghazi status is fine. That's completely and totally okay. We do want to get these castles upgrading as soon as we can. Of course, we can't go to level 4. That is going to require higher level upgrades, I think. Yeah? Yeah, that's going to require the late medieval upgrade. That's going to require machicolations. So that's fine. We're going to hop in here and get this upgrading, but that's 665 gold each. And that's going to be quite a lot. So I want to hop in here and see about increasing control somewhere. I mean, Mecca does not have a county corruption, apparently. Okay, that actually went away. Less mismanaged pastures and servant spheres. So I don't think there's a corruption there. Yeah, there's no county corruptions in any of those locations. So this is fine. We can have this guy on training commanders for now. Seems okay. We could also put him on organized army, which may not be the worst idea right now. We become an aspiring blade master. Okay, cool. We're up to 33 gold per month now, and if we were to look at some of our powerful vassals, like, say, this guy, he's at -3 opinion of us. That's not too bad. -28. This guy's at minus 100. Mostly because he's a jerk. I mean, we refused to give him his, quote-unquote, his artifact. So, yeah, he's upset about that. We could work on swaying him, though. Try to offset that a bit. And out over this way, we've got this guy. Actually, can we move any de jure vassals? No. Low county controlling Kerman. That must have just happened. Like, just happened. Wait, where is Kerman? Do we hold Kerman? Apparently? Where are you? Oh, I forgot about this one. Right. I completely forgot about this one. I am dumb. So we want to then take back one of these guys if we can. 85% chance. Ooh. We could potentially bribe him here. 117 gold for 33 opinion. That should make this 100% chance. So it'll be tyranny, but we'll revoke that back. Cool. We will, of course, have to grant out this mosque, and we will do that. Okay. So that does delay when we can get our castle upgrades done. Keep in mind that the castle upgrades will increase our tax income as well as virtually all of our other stats here. Station men-at-arms damage, toughness, fort level, danger reductions, levies, garrisons, all of that. But it'll be a little bit before we're really ready to work on those. So we revoked this. The control is only at 72. And there's a burning plantation there. Okay. Let's hop in here and increase control there. Cool. So this is currently reducing our taxation here by 26%. And we should definitely do that. Ooh, 155 gold. Thank you for that. And 150 renown. That's really solid. So that allows us to upgrade our capital castle. Which, as we learned in the last war, is pretty vulnerable to sieges. Not shocking, considering how we have it specialized, but yeah, that is a little bit that way. No doubt about it. So there's currently this independence faction. This guy is the primary jerk here. What can we do about him? We do have a daughter. He is our player heir? Well, that's turbo awkward. Okay, we need to get some spouses here. No doubt about that. Amazonian would be good. And what else do we want here? Well, let's just let that go through. There we go. And let's see here. Yeah, you'll do. Cool. We definitely need to get some heirs rolling. So we're going to get started on that. Okay, we just got ourselves twins. A son and a daughter. Perfect. So we actually didn't need the marriages. But that's fine. We'll still do that at this point. Now, we're at 9 out of 9 domain. We did just discover Divine Right. What is now being exposed? Scutage. Okay. That is reasonably fine. I'm not too concerned about that. I would like to not necessarily have it be that, but that's okay. We know that we want to go down glory because we absolutely want to make our way this direction. Monthly prestige is amazing. Scheme power is good. Vassal limit is irreplaceable. And general opinion. So yeah, we'll definitely go this route. Sounds good. Now, I do want to continue to upgrade these castles. Our income is not the finest at this moment. But we're making our way through guilds quite quickly. We are 12 years out from that. Wow. That's really close. I mean, that's the power of the learning education, right? So that's kind of the goal. But yeah, 12 years. That's really, really good. I love it. So we've got a fair amount of territories here that need to be converted. We'll continue to work on that. That's all fine. I'd like to be making more gold. Top priority in terms of that is really upgrading castles. But beyond that, it would be absolute crown authority, right? And that's still 15 years out. So that's not going to be a thing for a while. We'll grab pedagogy. Open-minded would be pretty decent. And then the real idea here is learn on the job into scholar. Sanctioned loopholes I'm not too concerned about, although buying claims is definitely interesting. But that is all good. So we've got everything basically put back together. We're still a ways away from getting our ruler authority back to where we had it, unfortunately. But that will come with time. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue to work on our upgrades there and potentially work on getting this empire put a little bit more back together. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadowwolf, MLohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kintogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. That is not the button I'm looking for. Fantastic.